Okay, I'm back with another video and have a very successful thrift trip to show you, and I got some stuff in the mail as well that was really awesome. So I'll start off with the mail first, and it's just a note here. Let's see. Well, we'll do this one here first. I had ordered a record of Bertie Higgins. It was White Line Fever and Key Largo, and I had just written the seller saying that they had sent the wrong one, but out of the blue it said something was being shipped to me, and there it was. This one, so cool. And then they sent me a bonus record, The Wall by Bertie Higgins, and it's also not sure what it says. Demonstration not for sale. I think that's what all these stamps were on here. Demonstration not for sale. That was kind of interesting. And then there's the box it came in. So that was neat to finally get that squared away, and I'll leave them positive feedback. I bought this from Brady's Island Postcards on eBay. And you can check them out on eBay. And I bought a lot of 50 postcards. It was buy it now. And they were free shipping, so it was just under $10. I think it was about $9.50. Some of them were used and some of them were not used. This is the Latter-day Saints Auditorium, Independence, Missouri. I won't show you all of them, but I'll just show you a few of them. So I can find a couple good ones here. Here's University Park, Indianapolis, Indiana, and it's canceled. Versailles, Indiana, I think. Sure. Let's see, what else do we have here? I'm looking for California and Washington, Hawaii, Alaska. Here's oranges and snow in California. That's worth at least $1 on the internet. $1, maybe $2, and it's not been used, so that's worth probably a little bit more. What else do we have here? Here's McGuffey Hall, Miami University of Oxford, Ohio. We have, let's see, Courtyard of the Little Theater, New Orleans. This one's kind of fun here. This is the Joe Wilhelmi Motel, TV, air conditioning, vacancy, and electric heat. I guess vacancy comes before electric heat. And we'll just do a few more here if we can find an interesting one here. Most of these are just rocks and scenery. Great Smoky Mountains Park. Let's see. Flowers, yuck. So you never know when you get one of these. You might get a bunch of mid-century postcards with interesting hotels. Here is a typical Roundup chuck wagon. It's kind of unusual. That one is used. That's Pasadena, California. So if I don't have Pasadena, then I think I do have Pasadena, but I can throw it in there. What else we have here? Well, anyway, you can see there's quite a bit there, and there's probably a lot that I won't use. There's some that I'll just throw in a binder because they're just nice. So there's those. Now we'll get into the thrift trip. Oh, I had a couple of postcards that came in the mail today. I'm not sure if I brought them over here. I thought I had. Well, if I don't have them, I can show them off tomorrow. Here we go. So we got two postcards, both from Hawaii. This one says Aloha. It's really hard to find generic postcards from Hawaii. And this is H-A-U-U-L-A, Halula, Hawaii, and it's canceled there and there. So that really came out nice. This one could use some tape on it. It got crushed corner there, or I mean glue. And this is from Laie, Hawaii. I could just barely see it right there on the one side. So there's that one. And this is the Polynesian Cultural Center of Hawaii, located in Laie, Laie or whatever. Alright, now everybody's favorite part is the thrift pickups. This is a slide of Hawaii, Kauai Island water lily. You won't be able to see that there, but that might make a nice postcard if I get it printed. I found a bunch of snake and reptile trading cards. I got about 3/4 of a set there. And then there's another one from another set here. This one has a foil star logo there. I thought those were kind of cool. And then I got a bunch of beer coasters. I did not buy them all that they had there, but I thought some of these would make good displays for my train set. Billboards. Here's a German one, Muncher Pilsner or something, Lager at Lowenbrau. And then we got a couple of Carling Black Labels, different ones. These are probably out of the 70s or the early 80s. Here's Right Said Fred. Not Right Said Fred. And then it's a Greenall's Local Bitter. Here's Export Gold Strong Ale. Export Gold. We have Toby Light. And we have Pils Lager, Lowenbrau Munich, strong in alcohol. And we have Coors Hospitality Center, whatever that is. Now, I'm going to show you a book that I got, and then the two, well, a few more things here. Here's another slide of Tall Timber in California. You won't be able to see that. You'll see my camera. And then, believe it or not, this is a real Tupperware bowl here. It's got a keychain somewhere around here, and that is a real bit of Tupperware there. It's sold as a novelty at their store or whatever. I got two buttons here, and these happen to be vintage Garbage Pail Kids. You can actually still find those in packages. Hopefully the lighting is good on those. You can still find those in packages on eBay for really cheap. Under $5 a package, I think. 1986, made in Taiwan. These things were not big sellers like the stickers were. And I got a book here, and I also got this box here for free. They give you boxes. It's actually a postcard box, I believe, so that worked out perfectly. But I got this Boy Scout handbook from 1965, I believe. It's the 17th edition of the 4th printing, 1968. And I'm not sure if I have that exact edition, but it was in really awesome condition, and only 35 cents for that. There was no way I was leaving that at the store. Awesome book to have. I mean, I remember buying one of these at a book sale when I was a kid, almost the same edition, and I think I paid a lot more for it back then. But the hot thing of the day, and you may not agree with me, but I got 2 packs of football cards, and they're both Seattle Seahawks, and they're factory sealed Oral Weight trading cards. This is a complete set of 50, and this is a complete set of 50. I have never, ever seen these before. I'm not saying that they don't exist, but you only ever find 1 or 2 cards, and usually in really bad condition that came out of the bread. As I recall, and I'm pretty sure, that each time the bread you got was not the exact same card. So you might have ended up with card number 50, Joe Nash, and the next time you got another loaf of bread, it was Joe Nash. Lots of trading cards would come out, 1 each week, and it would be that particular same player for everybody. So if it was Clyde Drexler 1 week, then it was all Clyde Drexler. So imagine eating 50 loaves of bread and not getting the whole set. And now I have 2 complete sets. I have to decide whether I'm going to leave them factory sealed or open them up and put them in pages. Like I said, I don't know what these things are worth. They were in little plastic boxes, but I decided to leave the boxes there because it doesn't do anything for me. And that was just really amazing to get those. So that is the score of the thrift trip. And I forgot to mention, this video is not sponsored by Antique Archaeology. I just happened to find that as well, this fan. But I went to the card shop with what little dollars I had left. I was able to snag this off-center Frank Robinson for $5 from 1970. I do not know what it's worth. I didn't look it up or didn't have a... unfortunately, Tom has written his name down there, but it was $5, and I just said, you know what, yeah, probably. It's probably like a $12 card or something, I don't know. Who knows? And then I asked him how much, and the owner wasn't there, but I guess he was on the phone texting with him, and he said I could have this one for $1 because there was a rip on the front, there was a rip on the back, and a stain on the back. But where are you going to find a 1952 Topps Chuck Stobbs for $1? I mean, until recently I think Chuck Stobbs was alive. I don't know if he still is or not, but that's really awesome to have that. There is the rip on the back, and I think there's some glue stain right there where it says Topps Baseball or tape residue. I'm not sure, but I will take that all day long for $1. The last 2 cards I got them for $1.50. 2 down to $1.50. This one was marked $1. I said, can I have this for $1? So I got a Jim Otto from 1970 or something like that, 70 or 71. And then I am not familiar with these baseball scratch-offs. I've seen people pull them. He said, how about $1? And I said, no, I'm going to throw it back. And he said, well, you can just have it. I said, no, I'll give you 50 cents for this. So it's a Justin Smoke baseball scratch-off. He had two of the same ones there. I'm not sure if they're all that damaged in the middle there, what these would even grade at even if you tried to have one of these graded. But I just thought it'd be fun to have one of these heritage scratch-offs. I think it's from this year, but don't quote me on that. But that's cool to have that, and that's all I have. A mountain of stuff that I have to now go through. And let me know if you liked anything there, or if you saw something that you needed more information on. And thank you for watching.